Hi everyone, Concy here from atop Serenity Hill. And there I am. And this is the Start with a Mark 14-day challenge for February 2025. And we are on to day 2. I am doing this with my co-host Shemi Dixon. You will find all the information below for our free printables. And this is the printable that I have for everyone. It's a set of tags that I'm doing the prompts over on Instagram. And then you will find a link below to the playlist for this, and you can find the live video replay of me making this little fold out one-page wonder. And that's what I'm using for here on YouTube to do the prompts every day. So the prompt for today is scratch, all right? And I did this for Instagram. I took a stylus, this is a stylus, and I just scratched into the cardstock, and actually it was sticker paper, but I scratched into it, and then I used colored pencils over it to bring up the image. And you may notice that this is glued on because my first one did not work so well, and I ended up having to create a new tag. My blank tags came in handy. So just so you know that not everything works when you try it, okay? So that's something for you to try. And then I want to do a version of this for today. And I'm using a technique called sgraffito, I believe is the right word. It's like SGAFFITO. And it is just basically like putting down a layer of paint, letting it dry, and then putting paint on top and scraping back that paint to show what's underneath. A lot of times people use acrylics as a base and then oils as an over base, because if they're doing something super detailed, the oils are not drying. I'm not a fan of oil paint. That's just a personal preference. So I thought that I would just use acrylic, and I'm not, doing a big canvas. I'm working on a tiny little thing here. So I'm just going to find a place. I think I'm just going to work up here, to be honest. So my idea is that I'm going to lay down some color. I love a good rainbow, so I'm going to do a rainbow. This, and I wanted to mimic scratch pad paper, where you get it, it's black, and then you start scratching through it and there's color underneath. So I'm just kind of creating my own scratch paper, if you will. And so all I'm going to do is I'm using acrylic, so it's inexpensive craft acrylic, and I want a piece of paper. Hang on, I need to grab, I always forget to grab the something. And what I need is, what I'm, babbling about here, is just so that I don't get paint everywhere. I'm going to just put a little piece of paper down, okay? Because I'm just going to work on this. And I'm just going to lay paint down. At first I thought I was going to make it in an actual rainbow shape, but I think because I'm not, I'm going to scratch into it from above. I'm just going to scratch into the paint I put on top of it. I figure it might be more fun if it was more random. So I'm going to put down 3 sections of each paint, and then I'm going to dry it. All right, so I'm all dry, and this is my thought. I'm going to end up using heavy body acrylic paint, because it might, if I put down a thick enough layer, it's going to sit on my piece a little more. Again, this is an experiment for me. I did not try this ahead of time. I'm doing it here on the video, y'all, on the video. So let's see what happens. So I would think because it's acrylic paint, I want to work fairly quickly. Because it's acrylic paint, I'm trying to stay a little bit on the thick side so it doesn't dry super fast. So because it's a heavy body, I'm trying to mimic the feeling of oils without having to use oils. I could have used a medium that, you know, helps it stay longer. But if you have all that, then go for it. This is just, you know, I'm trying something out here. So I need something handy. I can actually pick this up so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so this is what I've got, which is kind of pretty. One of the things that was happening is that a black acrylic paint was tinting what was underneath. So it's not as vibrant as I might have put down. There's my pink and there's my pink. So it was, you know, kind of toning it down, which is fine. No big deal. I just want to try some things. I've got a white paint pen. Like, it's a lot of black to me. So I'm going to add some white dots around the outside. And a couple white dots just as decoration. I'm thinking of adding some white splatters as well. But let's see. Actually, no. I think it looks good. It's supposed to be a simple scratch mark project. Oh, look how pretty. I like it. I think that's good. All right. So we have our scratch. Try it with digging into the paper where it's white on white and then adding something on top. You could try watercolor, color pencils, crayons, see what happens. Try some different things and then see if you can use some paints. If you do have oil paints or oil pastels or something like that, you could probably even use them. Use what you have, see what you can come up with, and then we will see you here for day 3. See you later.